Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 31 of our Pokemon White Nuzlocke. Music is so good in this generation, man. Yeah, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing some cleanup, basically, because we can evolve the little Lampent. We can evolve him. We can turn him into a big giant lamp, and he's a sick Pokemon. Sick man, sick man. So anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 31. Hope you've been enjoying the playthrough thus far. Let's see. Poison Jab. Ooh. See, we're doing Route 6, which I'm trying to find in my notes. We got Carablast here, who we killed because literally a useless Pokemon in this playthrough. Same thing with Shelmet, who we also found literally completely useless because you have to evolve them. Now, you could, you know, obviously do some shenanigans, try to find somebody to trade with, whatever, in order to get that stuff, but yeah, we're not going to be doing that this playthrough. I typically don't do that in my playthrough. If it's something that I need, like a trade evolution to get, you know, I typically don't go for it. Silk Scarf, which powers up normal type moves. Interesting. So, I mean, we could make it work. We could, you know, use Boldore, trade it, evolve it. We could use Shelmet, whatever, but yeah, just not going to ultimately. Researching the year's seasons. Yeah, the Deer Lab, that's right. So, all of that to say, we are going to be going back through Route 6 and surfing because we need to get to Mistralton Cave because apparently there is a... Doesn't matter because we already have an encounter there, although I'm curious what that is. We need to get a Dusk Stone. If we get a Dusk Stone, we will be able to evolve our Lampent. Now, the only thing is, as far as I understand, you may want to hold off on that because you do learn Shadow Ball, which is literally the best, basically the flamethrower equivalent for Ghosts, right? Pretty much an extremely... Oh, Charge Stone. Okay, we don't want to be there. Basically an extremely, you know, solid move that, that Ghost can use that goes off a special and also reduces a special, defense, too, so it can keep stacking pretty much. So the question is, how do we get to Mistralton Cave? I don't know where that is. Cold storage. Mistralton Cave. Didn't we come from Driftvale? So we're here. Chargestone Cave. How do you get to Mistralton Cave? A forgotten cave sealed with hints of a legend's presence? Okay, I'm not actually sure how to get over to this. So let's figure it out. How to get to Mistralton Cave. You need to first travel to Route 6 and use Surf to access the cave. Navigate the water to reach the cave's entrance. So it seems like we're here because we need to surf like on Route 6, which is where we are, but didn't we surf every single... Oh, wait, we never came past this rock? Is that what it is? Yeah, oh, that's cheeky. Okay, so you have to surf past that rock. Now I see. So we actually have not been to Mistralton Cave, have we? I thought that we did go there. But I'm going to look at my notes here to make sure. No Mistralton Cave, right? We got Mistralton City. Yeah, no Mistralton Cave. So this is actually a brand new area. So you gotta be careful here, because I don't know if there's gonna be something bad in here. Ooh. So this is Mistralton Cave, which I'm gonna put before Mistralton City. Okay. So we also need Flash. I mean, we don't need to use it, but yeah, it's gonna be very hard for me to not figure it out. So we can give Flash to, Levani, which is always kind of a waste because I think Flash is hilariously bad, right? Power, nothing. Accuracy, 100, though. I feel like they did buff this up because I think accuracy used to be 70, which is, like, hilariously bad. Really, really bad. Which move should be forgotten? Okay, so Grass Knot is BP, nothing. It's based off of, the heavier they are. So Razor Leaf might be the way to go. Grass Knot is very reliable, though. Razor Leaf is physical. So actually, I'm going to cancel out of this. I want to see something. Give up. Yeah, give up on learning. Yes. do not learn it. So, what is your stuff? Attack 77, special attack is 58. So we want attack. Yeah. Boost the Pokemon speed and sunshine. Chlorophyll ability, by the way, which I guess we never looked at. So, we want attack. So, Flash. And we can also always switch out Flash, too, by the way. So, RT. And then we're going to get rid of Grass Knot because it is special and our attack is higher. Okay. So then we want to go to Pokemon and then Artie and then use Flash. And hopefully this isn't the one where it makes just the sphere but doesn't show you the entire thing. Yeah, it's all right. Oh, and we have an encounter already, don't we? Yeah, because so Max Repel is not ran out. So I'm going to look up Mistralton Cave. Because I want to see the encounters. Because we do need a 6th slot. And ideally, it would be good. Oh. You can get some... Oh. You can get something really good in here. Maybe. I don't even know if it's good. But... we could get the guaranteed Drillbur too. That probably would be the smartest. That would definitely be the smartest. The thing is, we have a 20% chance to get a dragon, which would be epic. I mean, I would love to get that. Is it going to happen? No. Y'all know by now my luck. My luck will dictate that we are not going to get that 20% chance. It could happen. And I'm so tempted. I'm like, man, I kind of just want to see if it could happen. Because, yeah, as far as I know, if we literally just move around this cave, we could get a 20% chance to get Axew, the dragon-type Pokemon. But I'm not that lucky, so we're going to basically just try to go for a Dirt Mound and get the Excadrill, because honestly, Excadrill is a sick Pokemon, and I would love to get that Pokemon anyways. So, we need to make sure the repels are active pretty much, and we need to make sure we walk into the Dirt Mound. My favorite things are mountains, meals, Pokemon, and fun battles. Epic, bro. Epic. Oh man, I need to catch up on the water drinking. Alrighty. Sends out a Drillbur. Let us go for the Aqua Jet. I think we gotta look at our physical versus special split for Nepty here. I gotta see what Nepty has here. Hermir gets the XP. Gurdir will send out Hermir. Gurdur said Gurdir. Okay, Mr. Gurdur. So Air Slash is special, which means Fly is going to be better here. Typically, bird normal Pokemon are always physical damage. I'm trying to remember. Is there any sort... What? Wow, we missed the 5% chance. Okay. Bulk Up, which I think is attack and defense. So actually now we could use Air Slash since he has a bonus to his defense there, and special attack will... We outspeed, right? I'm gonna go for it. Jesus, man. I gotta remember these things have Rock Throw. That is terrifying every time. I literally keep forgetting that these things have Rock Throw. Oh, you got me. God, okay, we're getting lucky with those 9 HP living. Your team is so strong, but my Pokemon were also quite good, weren't they? Okay, so let us heal Hermir. That was extremely scary. Because as it's crawling down to the red HP, you just don't freaking know. You know what I mean? You're just watching. You're like, oh God, please no. Not like this. Not like this. So yeah, we need to find a dirt pile. It's a guaranteed Drillbur. I guess Drillbur is probably something you see all the time in this Nuzlocke, I would bet. I'm chasing my dream and I'm fighting for a victory. Amazing. Alright, Boldor comes out. So we're going to strength first because he's always going to have endure. or he's always going to have Sturdy, I should say. Power Gem. We're going to go for the Aqua Jet to finish him. Okay. I can't catch that dream. Herdier. I'm looking for a legendary Pokemon said to be hiding in this cave. Yes, it's true. Men are suckers for adventure no matter how old we get. Okay, so we got to make sure to use the repels too. What did I call that Pokemon? Why am I forgetting right now? Hermir. Yes, after Hermes. Yeah, what I was saying was Hermir, I think has to be at like 1 XP to be able to level up here, because I'm pretty sure it was about to pop, wasn't it? All right, so no dirt clouds yet. We definitely want to find out. I think they can spawn here. That goes up, which is interesting. It do go up. And apparently there's a legendary Pokemon in here, but I don't know if we can catch it. I feel like we wouldn't be able to. Hyper Potion on the hidden rock over here. Max Repel as Max Rowell. Okay, I really want to find that dirt cloud so I can snag this Pokemon. It's just the safe option. I really want to risk it, like I really do. But it would be quite stupid. It would be quite stupid, unfortunately, to try to go for the 20% chance. Oh, there we go. A fighting gem. So if we do that, we also want to see if we can get a Dusk Stone. I'm not sure if that's where you can get the Dusk Stone from. But, yeah, we want to see if we get a Dusk Stone from those dirt piles as well. Ultra Ball. Apparently there is a Dusk Stone in here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Repels effect. So we gotta make absolutely sure to keep using Max Repel, because if we get a random encounter in here, it's most likely to be... Oh, wait. I just realized Boldore is a... Wait a second. I'm so stupid. Hold on. Boldore, which you can find here... Oh my god, wait, we're guaranteed this Pokemon. We caught a Woobat, we caught a Boldore, which means, yeah, this Pokemon is guaranteed. Unless we want the Drillbur. Man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, now I don't know what to do. Shoot. I just realized. Let me just double check here. We should have gotten... We did get a Woobat, and we did get a Boldore, meaning this Pokemon would not be a duplicate. So we could get a Drillbur Ground Steel eventually when it evolves into Excadrill, or we could keep going until we get the 20% chance to get the Axew Dragon type. Crap! I bet He's right there. We have a Steel type already. Ground type would be good. Axew, Dragon types are hard to train. I'm gonna go for the Axew. We're in a weird situation where we basically guarantee an encounter of it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Axew. So again, 20% chance, I think, on every floor of Mistralton Cave to get the Axew. But because it is the only thing we can find outside of the dirt piles, it is a guaranteed encounter. Dusk Stone? Hard Stone? I need a Dusk Stone, brother. A Dusk Stone. Okay, so now we just want to make sure we don't accidentally step into a dirt pile, basically. Dusk Stone? Iron. Okay, so Iron is going to be physical defense. Who do we want to give that to? I would say Prothy. Yeah, Prothy seems to be very glass cannon-y, so maybe that little iron will be the deciding factor. All right, Repel's effect wore off, so 20% chance now. There's a PP up as well. 20% chance now for every encounter to be an Axew. Let's see if we get it here. Boldore. Useless Pokemon, because you have to trade it to evolve into Gigalith or Jigalith. Probably Gigalith. And also, if we killed it, that would be at our encounter too. So we want to make sure not to accidentally kill a Pokemon either. Again, every time we run into a Pokemon here, 20% chance. Boldore. Oh my god, look at that. It literally tried to get me. It was like, no, you ain't getting the cool Pokemon, you're getting the Drillbur, which is cool too. I mean, I'm fine with that ultimately, but it's not every day you get to get the cool dragon type. And I do like what Axew evolves into finally. I do like that Pokemon quite a bit. Zubati. Rock Slide. Interesting. Which Rock Slide, I think, can flinch? Is that what it does? That's Rock Throw, right? I always get all the rock moves. Rock is definitely one of my least favorite types by far. To me, it's just like a less interesting ground. You have ground and then you have rock. It's like so similar. There are rocks in the ground. So anyways, not sure what Rock Slide does. It does something weird. I guess rock moves just in general flinch, right? That's kind of their thing. Is that rock moves flinch a lot? I guess Rock Throw, Rock. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, so give me that. Axew, what do you say? Let's go up to the next floor here. I think it's the same chances for every floor you go to. Wait. Guidance Chamber. Oh my god, we can get both, can't we? I just realized. We can literally get both. Because they're two different areas. I don't know, though. Would you consider it a different area? Yeah, we can literally get both. Interesting. It actually did change the flash, too, here. I'm going to count it. I'm going to count it. There's the Woobat, finally. Yeah, I'm going to count it as a different area. Let me know in the comments if you're not really supposed to do that, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't really matter. Guidance Chamber. And I know at the end of the day, like, you can make your own rules regardless, so it doesn't really matter too much, but, like, yeah. So that means here we can get the 20% Axew, catch it, and then in the Guidance Chamber we can get the Dirt Pile and grab that as well. And get the Drillbur. So that's really interesting. Then we'll have a ground type. We already have a steel type. And then we'll also have a dragon type. So someone could get cut here, maybe. Which, probably Levani, which I hate, because honestly, Levani has been cool as hell. Like, honestly, Levani has done wonders for this playthrough. There he is! A wild Axew appeared. Alrighty. I don't think Aqua Jet would kill. Do I want to risk it? Axew does resist it, and it's 40 BP, but it goes up by 1.5 times for stab and 1.5 times for Mystic Water, which would means it would be 40 BP, but then it deals double, but then it's also resisted, so it deals half. It's probably not going to kill, but I don't know if I want to risk that, to be honest with you. We have 26 Ultra Balls. Scary Face, which is reduces speed, right? Yeah, reduces speed, which doesn't really matter for just throwing out some Ultra Balls here. So, not sure what the chances to catch a flat Axew with a flat Ultra Ball here. But B, dragons are typically harder to catch in general, right? -4 speed now. We probably should just switch and try to reduce it down a little bit. Because I'm worried it's going to do some, like, one-hit kill BS move or something. Let's throw, like, 2 more Ultra Balls. We'll see. Okay, nothing. Uses Slash, which has a higher chance to crit, right? Okay, 1 more Ultra Ball here. And we'll switch out. We could T-Wave it with Clink, which would be smart. Unless it just wants to get caught. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-boop-boop-boop-boo. Alright, so let's go to Heffy here. Same level as the Axew. Da-dee-da-da-da-do-da-do. Ba-ba-ba. Shouldn't do too much damage with that Slash. So we're gonna go for the T-Wave. Use Scary Face as well, -2 speed. Now, dragons resist all the elements pretty much, right? So they do resist electric. So I think I'll go for the Charge Beam. What does Flash Cannon do? No way we kill this thing, right? Steel is not super effective against dragon. I'm going to Charge Beam, though. Goes for the Scary Face again, which basically has the Haunter face, which is interesting. Alright, special attack goes up by 1 stage. Uses false swipe. Interesting. That's a move that you use to catch Pokemon. Can't reduce them below 1 HP. Alright, so not very effective, but special attack goes up to 2 stages now. We're going to do another one. Goes for Scary Face again. -6 speed now. Oh my god. Well, I think we go for the catch now, because if I hit it again and we crit, it could kill the Axew, which I don't want. Kind of annoying that it's not in yellow HP, though. Ba-ba-burr. Yeah! Zoop-ba-boo-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-da-boo. Okay, so Axew, Tusk Pokemon, they mark their territory by leaving gashes in trees with their tusks. If a tusk breaks, a new one grows in quickly. Give a nickname. Why, yes. We're going to call this guy... I'm going to call him... Cress. I don't think we're going to have enough room for this. Crescentus? Just enough. Crescentus. Crescentus. That's his name. Okay, transfer to box 1. Good. All right, so there's the Axew. Now, if we go up, we should be able to guaranteed get a Drillbur here in the guidance chamber, considering it is considered a different area, which is very funny, because it's the same area. So in Max Repel, there should be still Dust Clouds here as well. And we also don't have to use Flash either. Okay, Dusk Stone? There's got to be a Dusk Stone in here, man. They said there would be. Maybe it's just in the Dust Clouds. I saw your skill. It's impressive for one so young. Maybe you're the one. It may be possible. How about it? Will you listen to an old man's story? In the distant past, when Pokemon and people lived in different worlds, a war between people started an intense fire in a forest where many people lived. The Pokemon were surrounded by smoke and flames. They were in big trouble, and then legends Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion appeared. Terrakion used its amazing strength to destroy rocks blocking the escape route. Virizion used its quick movements to protect Pokemon from looming flames, and Cobalion led the frightened Pokemon out of the burning woods. The people who started the war were routed by the power of the legends. Because of Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion, the war was ended. When people fight, there's no peace for Pokemon either. The 3 legends learned that the deeds of humans could lead to dire consequences for their world. They cut themselves off from the people and disappeared. No one saw much of them after that, and the 3 faded into myth. I've been searching for them for decades, and I finally figured out that one of them was deep in this cave. But the legendary 3 do not trust people. If people approach, they bare their fangs and attack. It can't be helped because they only know the old world. They still don't know the world has become a place where people and Pokemon try to understand and help each other. You seem like you might be able to show them that people and Pokemon can trust each other and live together. If they take another look at people, I think they will stop hiding from us. It's not just about the bonds between people and Pokemon. Having all living things appreciate and trust each other would be best. Yeah, so I really don't like those legendaries. Oh, there's a dust pile. I don't know if we can get a Dusk Stone from this. Dark Gem. Yeah, so I don't like those legendaries, to be quite honest. The legendary dogs, or whatever the hell they are, not my favorite types of, there it is. Not my favorite types of legendaries, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, so now should be able to find that Dusk Stone and use that on none other than Prothy. What? Prothy is evolving? Do 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 do. Congratulations, your Prothy evolved into Chandelure. Hell yeah. Okay, so Chandelure, yeah, does, if we didn't evolve it, it would learn Overheat, and it would also learn Shadow Ball. But apparently you can teach it Shadow Ball, and as far as Overheat, it does have negative drawbacks. I think it's like reduces your special defense by 2 stages or something when you use it. It's kind of like close combat, which is bad. because then Carbos as well. Well, because, yeah, then it can basically just get obliterated with a special attack. So, yeah, that should be fine. We do want to teach it Shadow Ball, though, if we can find it, because Shadow Ball will, yeah, deal crazy damage as a ghost type. So, also, we're using speed on it there. Now, there's Cobalion. This should be a Drillbur, by the way. So, Guidance Chamber Drillbur, yep, 28 female. Let's try to just get lucky. We're kind of low HP, though. This thing, no way, has that Horn Drill attack, right? That would be horrifying. Can't T-Wave it because it's ground type. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Come on. Use Dig. Uh-oh. We're water type, so it's not going to be super effective, but I probably should heal myself here. Yeah, let's use a lemonade. What should we call this? Female ground steel lady. Something maybe like Athena? That'd be kind of cool. Aloina? No, that sounds dumb. Thinking of like steel names. Clothina? Ooh, Clothina. I like it. Da, da, da. Yeah. Okay, wow, that was a huge step up for this playthrough. It makes its way swiftly through the soil by putting both claws together and rotating at high speed. I feel like this Pokemon here is a lot of people's absolute favorite in Gen 5. I'm going to call her, yeah. We're to call her, this is Clothina, badass woman and queen, huh? Clothina. I dig it. All right, they're in the box. Do I want to deal with Cobalion? I don't think so, because I don't know what's going to happen with Cobalion. If I go and fight it now, it could be a huge problem, and I'm not even going to use it. I don't even care about Cobalion. I don't like using legendaries. I'm probably going to always not use legendaries in my Nuzlocke. So I think we literally just leave it here. As strange as that is, I know, but I think that would honestly be the smart move. So we need to find an escape rope. I'm going to write for Mistralton Cave, Guidance Chamber, Cobalion. Yeah. And then also for Route 6, I think we surfed everything. So that's done as well. So then, where was the move tutor or whatever? Move tutor. It's the move tutor, right? Because if we could teach Chandelure Shadow Ball, that probably would be a good idea. Although we will get it eventually as a TM, I just don't know when. Might be better to literally just get Shadow Ball now. Now, question is, how do we move our Pokemon around here? We need a flyer, right? If we don't have a flyer, that's going to be a nightmare. So I think we keep Herdier. Or what did I call this freaking Pokemon? Hermir. So we need Nepty. We need Hermir. Heffy does have a lot of potential. So Shalestro's definitely getting moved away. Prothi I'm definitely keeping. I guess it's Artie, man. Which that sucks. Because I do like Artie, and it's nice having a bug type. But honestly, Excadrill is probably way better. Bugs just don't typically care. Like, if we get Artie all the way to the end of the game, I feel like it's just going to fall off. Plus, it almost seems like a support type Pokemon, too. It was learning, like, Helping Hand. Heffy, I don't really like this line, but honestly, Heffy I could see being busted with, like, setup moves and things. So I'm going to, yeah. I hate it, but I think we finally move Artie out of the picture, which sucks. Don't get me wrong, that sucks. But I think that's the way to go. So, goodbye, Artie. You have served me very well, and I do love you. Goodbye, Shalestro as well. Just don't have much use for water type, and then also rock type I feel like is garbage. I could be wrong, could be great, but not my favorite type. So we're going to bring in Clothina, the ground type Drillbur. We're also going to bring in Crescentus, the Axew. Okay, now, what order do we want? Nepti first. I think Prothy will be second, followed by Hermir, then Heffy. Then Crescentus will be here. Heffy will be here. Yeah, Clothina. Yeah. And actually, Crescentus will go here. No, we got to remember there's double and triple battles. Yeah, I got to remember that. So actually, you go here, and Hermir stays there, and yeah, that's good. Okay, now let's also check their summary, see what they can do. Defense is being lowered. Special attack is being raised, which probably is crap for this Pokemon. I would imagine it's very attack heavy. Ability is Rivalry, deals more damage to a Pokemon of same gender, and it's male, which is good because I feel like there's more males. That's interesting. Rivalry. Okay, I like that. And then Clothina. Let's take a look at Clothina. Speed is increased. Defense is lowered, which I feel like is good. Speed, as far as I understand, speed is always the best stat. Sand Rush boosts the Pokemon's speed in a sandstorm. So we definitely want to learn Sandstorm if we can, basically. Okay, now who do we want to give the XP share to? Let me do a little bit of research here real quick. Alright, so when does this thing evolve? Why does it not just say it? I know I've mentioned it, but it's so stupid. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Excadrill's busted. What the hell? Okay, that's interesting. And then what about Axew? Also kind of busted. Holy crap. Okay, so I think we give Clothina the XP share. Where are you, XP share? What? Oh, I think Hermir has it, right? Item, take, receive the XP share. Item, give. We're going to give him the sharp beak. Little sharp beak. Or should we give him the lucky egg? You know what? Let's give him the lucky egg because they could probably actually level up with that. Okay, then Clothina. Item, give. We're going to give them the XP share. And then finally, Crescentus. Item, give. Let's give the... What do we give you? Probably the Eviolite. Yeah. Feel like that would be good. Okay, well, we are mega set up here now. That's exciting. We've got seemingly a really strong team. I don't know how lucky we are because it feels like a lot of the stuff you could definitely make happen in a normal Pokemon White Nuzlocke, which this is basically my first real Pokemon White playthrough ever since I played this as a kid, and basically my first real Nuzlocke attempt as well, because the last one I definitely was just kind of getting destroyed. So... all that to say, I feel like this playthrough is going relatively, you know, well for my experience level. But I could be wrong. I mean, I don't really know. I have heard these games are definitely very difficult, though. So, back to Icarus City, which is a very weird city. And we still don't have an encounter in Icarus City, do we? Because a lot of them are going to be... oh, we do. Stunfisk. Yes, we do. So we could still get that Seismitoad if we really wanted to in the Moor, by the way. Dance, dance, two dragons. Mix it up day and night, because today everything's all right. Spin apart, mix and twirl. Spin, spin, turn and spin. Okay, get me out of this hellhole. The legendary Pokemon Reshiram shared its wisdom with the hero and defied foes with columns of fire. The hero and that Pokemon were as close as a parent and child. People were filled with awe and looked up to them, and that is said to be the beginning of what became ancient Unova. Unova. This is such a weird city. If we live in a monotonous life, do we get used to it and stop thinking about changing it? Listen, I heard that Bryson was in the movies a long time ago. They say ideals intermingled with truth in the Dragon Spiral Tower was created. It has been there watching us for thousands of years. I don't know whether or not this is true. Okay, so this is going to be a fighting type gym, right? Because they mentioned Bryson, and also, yeah, like a lot of the time the ice gyms are puns. The legendary Pokemon gave help to the hero who sought truth. Because of that, a region was created. Then when its physical form was lost, the Pokemon became the Light Stone, waiting patiently for a new hero. I heard that story when I was little. Why is there a random bridge here not going to anything? So yeah, this is going to be an Ice-type gym, which is interesting. Everybody has a different reason for their trips, and the same can be said for a gift giving. I'll give you this to commemorate this encounter with you. Brick Break. Interesting. Fighting type move. The move Brick Break can remove the protective effects of reflected light screen. Tee-hee-hee, are you surprised? It may not look like it, but this old lady used to be a battle cow. Ores that I adore. This is where you should laugh. Anyway, I'll pay you well for rare ores. Not just ores, stones, gems, shards, anything mineral. I love it all. Don't you have an adorable ore that shakes my core? I've got a nugget. Oh, I do adore the ores. That nugget, it's shaking me. Will you sell it to me for 10,000 Poké dollars? The deal is done. I've scored an ore I can't adore. Whoa, so he gives you like, he basically doubles the price of how much that would be, right? Because that's supposed to be like 5K Poké dollars. That was 10K. Pretty crazy. Zubat-dubat-doo. Okay, so let's talk to this guy, and we'll sell some stuff. Shiny stone, big mushroom, sunstone, heart scale, firestone, moonstone, tiny mushroom, escape rope. Do. Max revive, elixir potion, ether, elixir, moo moo milk, rare candy, bunch of TMs. Okay, see what they have for sale. Ultra ball. Let's buy 10 of these. Okay, hyper potion. We'll buy 2 of these. Escape ropes were good. Max repel. Let's buy 20 of these. And then full heals. Let's buy 3 of these. Thank you. Blizzard, Thunder, and Fire Blast. Not a big fan of any of these. Also, they would take all of our money. Yeah, not a big fan of those personally. Just because they just never hit for me. They're like a 70% accuracy or something like that. They just never hit. Also, I forgot to go to the move tutor, didn't I? Move tutor and Driftveil. Why did I go to Driftveil and just not do that? So let's go back here. Because we probably want to teach Chandelure or something. Question is, where was the move tutor's house? I do not remember. Was it here? It was like a house of like 4 people, right? Wasn't that one? What if it's got a... Typically, they have a sign outside. Oh, that's right. I was trying to go to Mistralton Cave. That's why. Okay, there's the gym. Wasn't that house? Yeah, I didn't know what was even going on in that house. It was weird. So I think it's one of these houses down here. Probably one of these 2. It was like 4 people in a house, right? Not these. Where the heck is this move tutor's house, bro? That goes down to cold storage. It's got to be one of these 2, but I don't remember this even... I don't remember them being at the front of the town here. Am I crazy? What? I definitely remember... Okay, this goes down to cold storage. I'm so confused. Oh, was it this? Did we just not go to this house? What the hell? Wondering if you'd do me a favor. Wait, yeah. Yeah, sure. A Pokemon that learned the move called Return. Your Unfuzzy could use Return. Did you go to the trouble of teaching it to your Pokemon? Marvelous. As a small token of appreciation, please don't hesitate to accept this. Oh, a heart scale. Hell yeah. Wonder what Return looks like when it's actually used. I'm sure you could use it skillfully. Where the hell is the move tutor? I feel like I'm going crazy. Doo-doo. Ba-dee-da-doo-doo-doo. It did say the move tutor was here, right? We could surf over there too, by the way. It's got to be one of these houses up here. I just didn't realize it. Pokemon that evolve when they're traded. TV programs. All right, well, if it's not this house over here to the right, then I'm genuinely just going to have to cut until I find it, because I do not freaking remember. It's got to be this one. Shell Bell. No. Basculin with your Minccino. No. All right, well, I'll find it and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I don't know why. Like, it says move tutor, but I think that was the pledge moves in Driftvale. You have to go to Bistralton, which is where these people are. Who was I again? I'm the move deleter. Okay, no. Don't need you. Trading sweethearts. I don't know what sweethearts are. Oh my god. Our family's very fussy about Pokemon moves. Oh my god. Should a move be remembered? Yes. Which Pokemon should learn it? And then we will teach Prothy. Which move should Prothy remember? Oh, so... Okay, right. Confuse Ray, which is actually 100%. Oh, yeah, that would be kind of good. Because Imprison is basically worthless, as far as I know. Confuse Ray 100% confuses Pokemon, which then works with Hex. Okay, that's fine. Now, we could give... Yeah, okay, that was a huge waste of time. Yeah, so I guess we just have to teach it based off TM, pretty much. Alright, so, yeah, so you can teach Samurott Mega Horde. Apparently it's a secret learned move, which I didn't realize. They gave it to Samurott, and then there's also one that one of the other starters learns, but I think Snivy does not learn a secret, like, beginning move, which sucks. Not great. Now, we want to go here and see if there's any moves we want to teach Axew or Drillbur. So, return... Dig. I think Drillbur already knows Dig. Brick Break, 75 power, accuracy 100. So actually, if we can teach this to Samurott, which it cannot learn. Could teach it to Clothina, though, which honestly is probably better. Which move should be deleted? Let's get rid of... Actually, he's got some good stuff here. Metal Claw. Let's get rid of Slash, I suppose. Clothina learned Brick Break. Sludge Bomb, Poison, Rock Tomb, Torment, Rest, Attract, Thief, Echoed Voice, Scald. Charge Beam, Sky Drop, Will-O-Wisp, Acrobatic, Shadow Claw, Payback, Retaliate, Flash Volt, Switch, T-Wave. Maybe Axew can learn T-Wave. I don't know about that. Nope, can't learn it. Struggle Bug, Bulldoze is probably better than Dig, right? So with Clothina here, I feel like it is better than Dig just because Dig takes 2 turns. Bulldoze is a little bit faster, plus it has the negative speed effect too. Okay, Rock Slide, X-Scissor, Work Up, Poison Jab, Grass Knot, Flash Cannon, Rock Smash, Cut Fly, Serpent Strength. It's actually not as many moves as I would have thought. Hopefully we'll be able to level them up over time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll end this episode here, and then in the next one, we will finally start to go explore more to the east there. We've got Akiris City. Let's go, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!